The topic that we are going to discuss now is tantalum. Why is tantalum in news? Let us understand that. Tantalum, a rare metal with remarkable properties. Okay, so it has remarkable properties, and this has been in news because it was discovered in the sands of Sutlej River in Punjab by a team of researchers from Indian Institute of Technology, Ropar. Okay, in IIT Ropar, a team of researchers have discovered this tantalum in the sands of Sutlej River in Punjab. Okay, so that is why it is in the news. So we need to understand from exam point of view. We need to understand what tantalum is, what is it used for, what is its property and applications. Okay, so tantalum is a rare metal with the atomic number 73. Okay, and then it was first discovered in 1802 by Swedish chemist Anders Gustav Eckenberg. Okay, so he was the first person who discovered it in 1802, and India imports most of its tantalum. Now they have discovered tantalum reserves in the sands of Sutlej River, but so far India has been importing. Okay, so India import most of its tantalum metal from United States, United Kingdom and Germany, and the discovery of tantalum can help enhance India's electronics and semiconductor industry. So from here itself we can understand that tantalum is very useful in electronics and semiconductor industry. Okay, next is, what are all the different properties of tantalum that we need to know? So properties, it is gray in color, heavy metal, and then it is highly corrosion resistant. Very important property that tantalum holds. Okay, so it is highly corrosion resistant, forming an oxide layer when exposed to air. So it forms an oxide layer over it when exposed to air, thus it becomes corrosion resistant. Okay, and then pure tantalum is ductile in nature. Okay, so what is ductility? Ductility means it can be stretched into a thin wire without breaking. Okay, generally in properties of materials we talk about ductility, malleability and other things. Here it is ductile. Okay, which means it can be stretched into wire without breaking. Okay, next is extremely resistant to chemical attack. This tantalum is extremely resistant to chemical attack at temperatures below 150 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is there, and it is affected only by hydrofluoric acid, very important, and acidic solutions with fluoride ions. So acidic solutions with fluoride ions and then hydrofluoric acid, these two are the important things which will affect tantalum. Moreover, there is also yet another chemical, that is sulfur trioxide, which will also affect tantalum. Okay, next is, tantalum also has extreme high melting point. Okay, so it has extremely high melting point. Because of this high melting point, it is also used as a substitute for platinum, which we will study in the application system. Okay, in the application topic. So tantalum. Next is, what are all its applications? First is in electronic sector. How are we going to use tantalum? So capacitors which are made of tantalum. What are capacitors used for? For storing electricity, right? So capacitors which are made of tantalum are vital for storing more electricity in smaller devices. When is this used? I mean, more electricity in smaller devices, generally in portable electronic devices, this application is needed. Okay, so there tantalum is used, and in India a committee of experts within the Ministry of Mines has recognized a collection of 30 critical minerals for India, and of these 30 critical minerals, tantalum is one of them. Okay, very important to be noted. Next is, it is also used to make components for chemical plants, nuclear power plants, aeroplanes and missiles. Okay, these applications tantalum has, and this point is very important. It may be asked in your prelims question. Okay, directly this can be asked, thus that tantalum is one of the 30 minerals, 30 critical minerals for India, which has been suggested by a committee of experts. Okay, next is, what other applications do they have? I mean, tantalum has substitute for platinum, that we already discussed, that it has high melting point and it is frequently used as a substitute for platinum, which is more expensive. Platinum is actually more expensive. Thus, since platinum also very high melting point and tantalum also has high melting point, it can be used as a substitute application wise. Okay, next is medical applications. how is it used or why is it used in medical application? Because tantalum does not react with body fluids. This is one important property which medical equipments need. Okay, so it is used to make surgical equipment and implants like artificial joints. So they must not interact with the bodily fluids, okay, like blood or other things, sweat or other things. Okay, so surgical equipment and implants are made using this tantalum. And then cutting edge material is also used, is also using tantalum, that is composite with tantalum carbide. Okay, tantalum carbide. Okay, and graphite is one of the hardest materials. So a composite of tantalum carbide with graphite. Composite means mixture of two. Okay, mixture of many. So tantalum carbide along with graphite, that composite is one of the hardest material which is used in high speed machine tool cutting edges. Okay, so these are all the applications of tantalum that we need to know, and this was found in the Sutlej river sand. That is what